Hello, now we're going to show you how to use a Bluetooth application. So after you install the application, you're going to see the icon Aries Cerat AC appearing. So you want to open the application. Now you want to accept the Bluetooth use. Obviously you have to have powered on the crossover to the external PSU. Now, as you see, we already have some installed devices on, which we will remove. You can remove them by sliding to the right. Yes. Delete. So now you want to add your devices. Now let's say you turn on only one crossover at a time. To initialize, you want to power on the left, for example, add device. It will discover, okay, and then you will need to name it. You can name it Aurora left. Now it's registered in the application, and once you tap on it, then it's connected. It will preload all the stored values that the crossover has at the time, and now you can change all the values in real time. You have to remember, once you change any of the value, to hit the apply settings switch. If you don't do that, then the values are not stored, so all your changes are not initialized in the crossover. So some explanations, for example, on the first setting, bass attenuation. This way you can control the volume, let's say, or the power output of the bass section. Usually you can start with a value of about 5. The less value, the less attenuation, so the more power output. You want to start by a value of 5 and give or take a few notches depending on your room and on your speaker placement. In a bigger room you might want to go to 4 or 3. In lesser rooms you want to go higher, 6, 7, 8. The second setting is the mid-range power level. Now an approximate good level for a medium-sized room is about 5. In bigger rooms you want to go higher, 6, and in smaller rooms where you have more mid-range reverberation, you might want to attenuate a bit, go to 4, 3, and check depending on your room and how damped the room is at mid-range. You can slide the level you want and then hit apply, and the values are stored to the crossover. Always remember to hit apply settings, otherwise all your changes are void. Third parameter you can change is the bass notch. We have a notch preset from about 90 to 130 Hz, which is a region where most rooms has issues, so you can lower the power output of the bass section in this region. We have an ultra attenuation for our room, and because of the position. If you want to go less attenuation to the notch, you can go lower, for example, hit the apply switch, and then that's it. I recommend between high and ultra, depending of course on your setup, your room and placement. Now you go on the 5 bottom buttons. So the bass low scale switch, this one, this is reserved for if you're going to use different amplifier module, which will obviously have different gain. So you want to change the scale of the bass attenuation. So for now you won't need this button, except if you use a different kind of amplifier. The second button is a tweeter level. With this one, as the graphic explanation on your left suggests, it attenuates the tweeter to about 1.5 dB. If you have too bright of a room, you can hit the switch and apply. Now you have a less output on the tweeter. In case of you have too live of a room. Third button is the mid power response. It's not the same as the attenuation where you have in the slider, but this one is different. It actually has less power output in the cutoff point, so it's the same as restricting the bandwidth of the mid-range. This you can apply the setting if you think that the mid-range is overwhelming, especially when you are near field. You can sometimes use the setting where mostly you are in the near field. The mid slope is a bit of an advanced setting. I would not suggest to use that, but you can try it anyway, see what it does to your system. Bass slope setting, the last setting, usually it's on off setting, but sometimes when you are near, when you have approximate walls, you have much more reflection on the upper mid from the bias units because they are semi unidirectional. So sometimes you have too much energy in the regions from 100 to 300, and sometimes you want to use this setting. So that's the main use of the crossover. That allows you to have pretty high flexibility on the setup. Always remember to hit apply, and most important thing, all the settings has to be replicated to the second crossover. So when you register the second crossover, Aurora Ride for example, then you have to repeat all the changes to the second crossover as well.